Every time North and South Korea march together, they do it under this flag. In its center, there's a unified Korean peninsula, no militarized border between the North and the South. It's a powerful symbol for two countries that still have guns aimed at each other. So how did this come about, and what does it even mean today in the midst of a nuclear crisis? This was the first Korean flag. It was created in the 19th century when Korea was still a kingdom. After the Korean War, South Korea kept some elements of that flag, like this yin-yang sign and these trigrams that symbolize harmony. The North made a totally different choice. Its own flag was designed by Soviet Union officials. It represents communism. So, how do you find a middle ground between two symbols that are so different? It took Korean officials several decades of negotiation to figure it out. They ended up creating a brand new neutral flag. It was announced in 1990 as the Cold War was ending. Flag discussions had been delayed by a number of disputes. Seoul and Pyongyang agreed on a white background, a symbol of peace. But North Korea wanted the map to be brown, and the South wanted it green. They found a compromise in blue, the color of hope in Korea. It's been since used several times at various sporting events. South Korean basketball player Chung Un-sun carried it at the 2000 Sydney Olympics.
전 세계가 바라는 통일의 첫 발을 내가 딛고 있구나 하는 느낌을 받으면서 감동적이었습니다.
Behind this image of unity, she says, there was still political rivalry. Officials gave her clear instructions.
저한테 주문한 거는 위를 잡아라 그거였고 입장실에 딱 들어가니까 이분이 갑자기 제 위를 딱 잡는 거예요. 그래서 저도 위를 계속 이렇게 잡았죠.
Over time, the symbol was adopted by activists and politicians.
통일 평화의 십자가를 지는 일, 이것이 저의 사명이라고 여기집니다.
It became the symbol of the South Korean left and pro-unification groups. But some people hate it.
It was used until 2009 when a conservative government came in and they didn't like that symbol. The blue flag hasn't been used until this Pyeongchang Olympics.
Some versions of the flag have been at the center of an international controversy. Why? Look at it closely. No, even closer. Here, you can see a territory that's claimed by both Korea and Japan.
It represents the fact that Japan can't get along with either Korea. This pile of rocks is a symbol for extreme nationalism.
Unhappy with this flag, hundreds of people online have suggested new designs. This one mixes the southern and northern flag. Another one includes part of China that was once conquered by a Korean dynasty. And this one looks like a Pepsi ad. But you probably won't see athletes carrying these at the Olympics. As for the nuclear crisis, well, regardless of this image, that's still far from being solved.